All right, Ian.
Yes.
The folks at Analogue, makers of fine FPGA hardware, like the Mega SG Genesis, the Super NT Super Nintendo, the NT Noir NES FPGA, as well as now the upcoming Analogue Pocket, Game Boy, and multi handheld device, and they're also doing the Duo as well. They come out with an announcement clearing up in an article and a tweet, cleared up some some PR stuff that we talked about before, about talking about limited quantities versus limited editions, about when stuff's going to be remade again. There's some surprises in there. Talk about customer support stuff, and it's a nice little announcement they made, and it's encouraging.
Yeah, credit where credit is due. We asked for more transparency and better communication from Analogue. I've said it a number of times on this podcast. I like their products. I've never particularly liked their communication and how they handle their releases. But they put out this press release, which does a pretty good job of clearing up the air around some of those things. So the important things, let's talk about limited editions. They talk about how they know people are frustrated that the pre-orders for the Pocket sold out quick. Pocket is not a limited edition product. See below for a description of the terminology. We'll get to that. More Pockets will be available for purchase in 2021, they say. With all things considered, we will be doing our best to keep Pocket in stock, in 2021. Sign up for stock notification, etc. So it sounds like, at the very least, they will be trying to get out multiple shipments of Pockets beyond the pre-order run through 2021. So what does in stock mean? Well, we'll go into what their terminology says. When they say limited quantities, they mean that when a new product is announced or released, there will be limited quantities available for the initial production run pre-orders. Any product that is not a limited edition will continue to be produced. It's our aim to restock non-limited edition products as soon as possible. So what they're saying here is this: if it is not otherwise stated, basically by being a limited edition, if you miss out on a product during a pre-order window, that does not mean you will never get one. That does not mean that you will have to pay hundreds and hundreds over retail to get one. It means you'll have to be patient and wait, but that they will be coming at some point down the line. Limited editions is a little bit more specific. Actually, some of these look really cool to me too. They've done a couple of special editions. They did one with Ghostly International, which is a record label. They did one with Hyperdub, which is another record label for the Genesis. Ghostly for the Super Nintendo. The Ghostly one came with startup sounds done by various artists.
Is that the one with the clear shell?
That one had a white shell with the ghost on it.
Okay.
Hyperdub, the Hyperdub Mega SG, I believe, did have like a clear smoky or a green shell, and that came with actually a chiptune album on cartridge done by a bunch of different Hyperdub artists like Burial and such. So those are truly limited. When those are gone, they're not coming back. This is, I think, key. When it says sold out, that means this product has sold out and will not be produced again. So if it ever says officially sold out, that means that's the difference between out of stock means it's coming again. Sold out means truly sold out. So this does clear it up. This helps people who are looking at the site and being like, well, this has been out of stock for 6 months. Does this mean I'm never going to get one again? As long as they're playing by their own rules and their own definitions, now you know what to expect when you're shopping for something on their site.
So one of the big things that we sort of hid in the lead is that they're doing more Super NTs.
Oh, yeah, they're doing more Super NTs and more Mega SGs as well. Mega SGs, Super NTs, and Pockets are all going to be... Mega SG and Super NT will be getting restocks, and Pocket will be getting more production this year.
Well, thank God for the Pocket, because none of us got a chance. Oh, you got yours, but most of us didn't get a chance to get one.
Yeah. I still need to get the Game Gear adapter, though.
And I need to get a Mega SG at some point, since the one they gratefully provided went to you, I believe. And
yes.
I have the Super NT. So I'd like to get the Mega SG at some point as well. So yeah, the Analogue Pocket is out of stock. And then we go to the Super NT, notify me when it's in stock, out of stock. And I thought the Mega SG was still around that you could buy. Oh no, that's out of stock as well.
No, that's been out of stock since I think it was late summer.
Okay, wow. So
When the Pocket came out, you could still get when the whole Pocket pre-order thing happened, you could still get the SG, but a couple months after that, it was gone.
So they realize, hey, we want to make money. We want to produce more. Obviously, some parts are hard to come by and to produce this, but and right now they can't really sell anything right now, right? There's not a huge amount they could sell right now. Looking at it, the adapters are coming soon on things. TurboGrafx adapter, yes, I will be getting that if I ever get a Pocket. Absolutely, I'll be getting that and the Lynx one. And Ian will get 14 of the Neo Geo Pocket color adapters. Probably.
I'll get every adapter.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, at that point, yeah. Why not? Why not do that? Even though I only own like 2 or 3 Neo Geo Pocket color cards, which I think are on the shelf above you, right there. Those 3. For some reason, they're right near Ian because Ian is drawn to them. I put them right near him. Those are my only ones right there. I own those 3.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, and next to it, I believe is a Gamecom game. I believe it's a Gamecom game.
That is.
I don't know why they're there.
That's the pack-in. And then what do you have?
What do I have, Ian?
Puzzle Link. I believe that's a slot machine, and Puzzle Link 2.
So not the heavy hitters of the system.
Not the heavy hitters, Patrick. Not the heavy hitters.
I don't own one. I don't believe.
I don't think you do.
No, I do. I don't know where it is. I own a steely gray one, I believe.
Steely gray.
Because they have the. Do I have one or a Wonder Swan? No, I have one somewhere. I bought one at Syracuse like 4 years ago for like $30. Okay, so this is great news because now they listen to whining from people like me and you and others that are like, hey, we want to buy your products. You're making it difficult to deal with this stuff. That's it. I still, though, would wish up front they'd say, this is going to be a limited pre-order and not just say it months in advance and you say it right before this is going to be limited.
I think they pretty much did say that. Where what was I looking? There was wording that made me think limited. Where was it? Oh yeah, so limited quantities when a new product is announced or released. So I assume that to mean pre-orders.
Gotcha. Okay, well this is great news. We don't have timing yet for the next batch of the Pocket though, correct? It's going to come out.
I believe the Pocket is supposed to come out in April.
Yeah, it's spring, right?
Yeah, that was an insurmountable wait, and now it's like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm only like maybe a month away from actually getting this.
Yeah,
thing.
rub it in, Ian.
Because you would tear it open and sit down and play Game Boy games all day.
No, I would. Well, if I could have got the adapter, I would have went right to Bonk's Adventure or something like that, or Blazing Lasers, because that's going to be amazing. That alone, the fact that you're not dealing with 8 AA batteries on some of these old like the Game Gear uses ungodly amount of batteries.
Yeah,
the Turbo Express is what 4 or 6? I think it's like 6 or whatever it is. That alone makes this worth it. Like that might pay for itself over years. Just the let alone you're getting a better, clearer experience, right?
Yeah,
and different options, and a better screen and buttons. So all right, well that's good news with Analogue. Anything else to add on here, or are we good on the Analogue? Who they want to sell stuff, they just can't right now because everything's sold out.
Yeah.